Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Stalk My Closet. Thanks a lot for your love and support, and please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and also click the bell icon to get the new video notification. Today I'm sharing very pretty tiered top. It's very much in fashion nowadays. So let's get started. This is a measurement I'm using. You can adjust it according to your requirement. Firstly, I'll explain it to you with the diagram. So there will be yoke and then tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3. Now full length of my top is 30 inch. I've taken 6 inch for yoke and I've divided rest of the length into 3 parts. 8 inch length for each tier. I've added 1 inch seam allowance for the first one and 2 inch for both second and third one. Now for width, I have taken 11 inch for the first tier, 15 inch for the second tier and 30 inch for the third tier. Now you can change measurements for width and length of tiers according to your choice. There is no any hard and fast rule. Now I'll start cutting. Firstly, I'll cut the yoke and I've taken 6 inch in length and the whole width of fabric. I have folded the fabric twice. Now I'll leave half inch on the top and I'll mark the length of the yoke, which is 6 inch, and I have left half inch for seam allowance. Now for shoulder, take half of your shoulder width. In my measurement, shoulder width is 13.5 inch, so half of it would be 6.75 inch. From this point, mark half inch downward for shoulder slope. Neck width is 3.5 inch and I'll join it to the shoulder slope point. From this point, I'll mark armhole, and for that take half of your armhole round. In my measurement, armhole round is 14 inch, so half of it would be 7, and I'll just extend this point. Mark 1 inch inwards and join it to the shoulder slope point. Now for chest, I'm adding 2 inch of ease. In my measurement, chest is 31 inch, so 31 plus 2 is 33, and dividing it by 4, I'll get 8.25 inch. And now I'll make the armhole curves. Now I'll join yoke length and armhole with the slight curve like this. Now again, it's your choice. If you want to keep it straight, you can keep it straight. So I've cut the yoke. So this is tier 1, 9 inch in length including seam allowance and 11 inch wide. I have cut same measurements as I've shown in the diagram for tier 2 and tier 3 as well. Now place this leftover piece on this tier 1 and I'll just trace it. This is for gathers. Now I'll add gathers in tier 1, and for that I'll just make a basting stitch, and this is how it looks. I'll just adjust the gathers. I've already marked center on both yoke and tier 1. And I'll just join the centers and I'll pin it up and I'll make a stitch to join them together. So I've stitched the one side and this is how it looks. Now similarly I'll stitch the other side. So I've attached the yoke and tier 1. Now I'll overlock it. I use zigzag stitch for overlocking. Now I'll just keep the seam allowance direction upwards and I'll make a top stitch. Now similarly I'll attach back yoke and tier 1. So both front and back is ready. I have cut the front armhole curve and I have also marked side fitting seam. Now for back neck width is 3.5 inch, neck depth is 5 inch. Again I'll mark the neck width point and I'll join these points. For back I'm making round shape. Front I'm making small V in the round, and again neck width is 3.5 inch and depth is 7 inch. And I'll just cut the neckline shape. So this is the front neckline. Now to finish the front neckline I have taken a piece of same fabric and I have placed the front on the fabric, right sides facing each other, and I have pinned it up. Now I'll make a stitch. I got these dory or cord with the tassel. I thought I'll attach it with this top, but color is not matching. These dories are little on off-white side, so I have made these fabric dory for the neckline. Now I'll just place the dory on the neckline like this and I'll pin it up. Similarly I have attached the other dory. Now I'll just make a stitch on the neckline shape. And now I'll trim the excess fabric, and I have made small cuts all over the neckline. And now I'll just turn around the facing. So my front neckline is ready and this is how it looks. Now to finish the back neckline, I'm using this bias tape. I have a detailed video on how to use bias tape to finish neckline and armholes. I have shared all the links in the description box. You can check it out from there. So I've made a stitch and now I'll just trim the excess fabric. So both front and back necklines are ready. I've made hem stitch to finish the front neckline, and I've just placed the front on the back, right sides facing each other, and I'll stitch shoulder slope on both sides. So I've stitched the shoulder slope. Now I'll just overlock it. So both shoulder slopes are ready. Now I'll make a stitch on the back neckline. So back neckline is also ready. Now, just like the back neckline, I'll finish the armholes with the bias tape. So top part is completed and this is how it looks. Now I'll stitch the side fitting seam on both sides. Now I'll just overlock it. So top part is completed. I have also finished the edge of the bottom. I have overlocked it twice, and this is the tier 2. I have stitched one side of both front and back tier 2, and now I'll finish the top and bottom. Now I'll stitch the other end of tier 2 of both front and back. So tier 2 is ready, and similarly I will finish the tier 3. And now I'll attach it to the top part, and for that firstly I'll add the gathers. To add gathers, again I'm making basting stitch. So I have made basting stitch, I have adjusted the gathers, and I have attached it with the help of pins to the top part like this. I have attached it from both front and back side, and now I'll make a stitch. So I have attached the second tier or second ruffle, and similarly I'll attach the third one. So my top is completed and this is how it looks. Thanks for watching. Hope you like this video. If you do, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.